finally made it.
Hopefully this sounds alright. Same old story again. We're always fiddling around, and we're in the new apartment, so this took even longer than it normally does, which is not ideal, but...
And things are still kind of like, we're still unsure. Do we
a little bit.
sound okay? Do we look alright? Connections are funny.
Let's get some tunes on first. Guys, as always, if you could just let us know if things are running smoothly. We'll explain in a minute how this live stream is actually being set up. It's not ideal, but it's working so far, I think.
Is it though? I've got the coffee today. Chris is on the tea.
I sure am.
How's it going?
All right. So far, I think okay.
How are we, like, so behind here? That's what actually people are actually seeing. Because we're not actually live until now.
Yeah, so, yeah. It's a bit delayed. It has to be to bring across the most quality. But I can already read that.
It's so far away. I didn't
no,
realise we would need that so close.
It's so delayed on my
Basil,
screen.
thank you so much for letting us know. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry we are a little bit late, but I mean, it wouldn't be us if we weren't late.
To be fair, I actually started setting this up like well over an hour ago, and I thought, done this a few times now, done a few tests yesterday to see if things were working, but the actual setup itself had to be changed a little bit for the two of us, obviously, which is always fun. We have got our tea though, so let us know, are you drinking tea or coffee?
I have coffee today. Just feeling a coffee moment.
I don't know what the deal. My chat is so delayed. I still haven't seen that message. But yeah, hope you're all having a nice Wednesday wherever you are in the world. Simeon, if you're still here, by the way, thanks very much for the super chat.
Yeah, as our first ever super chat.
I believe that's a super chat. Is it?
Or it's just like a...
I think it is, yeah.
Donation of some sort.
I think it's a super chat. We literally have only got those features on the channel in the past like week, so
that's very exciting.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much. That's very cool, actually.
Much appreciated. Yeah, I think all's running smoothly.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to hold this. I think 'cause this is too far away.
It is. Can you not?
I mean, it's fine for me, but then you can't read it, and also the battery's low.
I cannot help with that. Why can't I still can't see any messages in the chat? And I also can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I pop this out? There we go. Yeah, according to mine, there's no messages in the chat.
Oh, Sebastian is straight in there. Yeah, you're not getting anything. Although you are looking at live chat. Sometimes the top thing, there's a setting here for top chat or live chat.
Yeah.
But I think you are looking at live chat.
I just changed it, but either way.
Sebastian straight in there with, have you guys visited Switzerland?
Yeah, so just before we get into that, Sebastian, as you, any of you guys who have seen the thumbnail of the stream, is a topic that I think a lot of people are probably interested in. We certainly are. And it is the whole photography and travel. They go hand in hand. Where would you want to go for photography? If you could just throw your camera bag in your bag and go anywhere in the world with your cameras, where would you go? We
where
have
would you go
any amount of places, and we sort of looked through some pics of some of the places, and Christina put a little collection of them together that we'll pop on screen in a minute.
Yeah.
It's nothing fancy, but we just wanted to show you some.
No, it's literally the most rushed thing ever. But we wanted to show you some examples of some of the places that we might be talking about and some of the places that we want to go ourselves. So, yeah. Sebastian, well, I guess we can answer that question, and the answer is no. We have not yet visited Switzerland. Is that where you're from? Or have you been? Definitely a place we want to go, but we will get into that in more detail when we
will
talk about today's topic. We'll just give it a little bit of time for anyone else to join the stream, and if you have any questions, or just pop them in the chat, or basically just let us know how your day's going.
Yeah, and if you wouldn't mind also, is that music okay volume wise? I always ask this, and I don't think I adjusted it since last time, so it should be.
It should be fine.
Yeah, I still can't see anything in chat.
Yeah, that's weird. Can you close and open it again? Sebastian says, no, that would be my dream place.
Switzerland?
It is one of the most epic locations. I mean, for photography, of course, but even just, I don't know, I feel like there's things there that you just don't see anywhere else around the world. You know what I mean? Like some of those European cities and European towns, it's crazy that you can't find that anywhere else. So Switzerland for us is definitely a place we would love to visit as well.
Yeah, it's high on the list. We have it. I mean, it's definitely probably top three anyway.
Yeah,
it could be number one.
Could be number one.
Between it and Austria or similar sort of, well, from what we've seen, sort of similar. Maybe we should just whip the pictures up, will we?
Yeah, if you want.
So, let's see. So we have a little collection here, and we're just going to cruise through them. This is not the one that we're looking for.
No, see, can we find any of Switzerland to begin with?
Do you have one in here of Switzerland?
That's a good question.
Dolomite. There we go. So, obviously Switzerland, and this little area is somewhere around the Dolomites, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah, this is the Dolomites, actually, I think. Right? Yeah, I think so, because a lot of people take photos of these little wooden, like, sheds or wooden...
Yeah, they're like little wooden huts. I don't know what they were actually for originally. Someone might be able to let us know.
So you do see lots of photos of these little huts with the epic mountains in the background. It's just so cool.
I mean, it doesn't get much cooler looking than that. That's probably not. There's definitely better photos. I don't know if you have any more in here, do you?
I'm not sure.
But this is from a girl we follow on Instagram. Her name's Esther. She's always in, I believe she's Italian, but she's always in and around the Dolomites and stuff, and always sharing shots like this, and ones that are, to be fair, this is not one of her best ones. She has so many epic shots. And,
like, I think, like, she probably just sees that as, like, well, this is my hometown, or, like, this is just my backyard.
I don't know. Yeah.
Like, this is probably just normal to her, which is amazing. So cool.
Yeah, Switzerland and even Italy too, because the Dolomites, I believe, do they go through, or they're close. Epic.
There's a really cute little town in Switzerland called, now I'm not even gonna try and pronounce the actual name, but it's, probably should have went the other way. This right here. It's called
Lauterbrunnen. Hopefully them pictures are clear, by the way. We just took screenshots and snapped them in.
Lauterbrunnen, I think it's called. But it's like this adorable little, almost like village in Switzerland. And then the backdrop is just the mountains, the Swiss mountains. And it's just like, you're like, what even is this place? Some people do like videos of like driving through it, and like it's just amazing, the scenery.
I mean, all the little houses and the mountain roads, and the mountains there just look huge. Like, obviously we have a lot of mountains. Being from Ireland, there's quite a lot of mountains, but there's very few of them, if any of them, that look as dramatic. Like there's none of them that
Yeah.
have like sheer cliff edges like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's just mad looking. But yeah, there's so many spots in Europe that we would love to go to, and we will go to. Obviously a little bit tricky now at the minute, but
At some stage.
yeah.
We'll get there. But yeah, Switzerland definitely top of the list, I'd say.
So yeah, definitely up there. What other ones have we got? So Iceland, obviously. I
Iceland?
think we'll just go through. We don't have these in any particular
literally in no
order.
order.
Feel free to drop some in the chat, and we can chat about them. Give us your thoughts on ones that you would like to go to.
Anyone ever been to Iceland?
Iceland is one of those ones that I think like the past 5 years has just been so popular.
Yeah.
I don't really know why it's only been the last 5 years, but a lot of obviously Instagrammers and stuff, photographers, seem to be going there, and we see a lot more pictures from there. And I think that's just making more people want to go because it's pretty much Mars is what it is. It's crazy looking.
Okay, let's go to Mars.
It doesn't look like anywhere else.
Yeah, it's crazy looking, and there are some more photos of Iceland here as well. Like you have the black, is it the black sand or the black beaches?
The whole area is like the black and white contrast with the snow, because there's always snow going on at somewhere it seems in it, and then obviously with the volcano thing and everything, everybody recently going there to see the volcano and all that was kind of crazy looking, to be fair.
Hi Simon.
Simon, what is up?
As I said, not yet, but planning on going soon. I think, is that to Iceland or to Switzerland? I'm not sure how behind we are.
I would assume Switzerland. But yeah, Iceland's definitely one of those ones too that a bit more extreme to explore. Not gonna be like a cozy little trip ride. It's gonna be probably a good bit of hiking and a lot of driving through snow and really
and cold.
Super cold, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But would be very cool. Very, very cool to see, for sure.
We got more from... Another one from the Dolomites. I mean, look at those little huts and everything. It's just epic looking.
They're so cute.
How did I come back to the same one by going to One Direction? I went back.
Going to One Direction. That's also Iceland.
Yeah, another one from... that was from a photographer with Luke, by the way, that we follow on Instagram. He... just epic photos constantly. This one is from James Popsis, who we've mentioned before, is someone that I really watch a lot on YouTube, and he's just one of those people that I feel like the photos he takes are very similar to the photos I would like to take.
Yeah.
Like this one. Also from
this
Iceland.
Is Iceland. That's crazy. I'm like dipping behind the photo to look at it more.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of crazy looking. You just constantly have these mad landscapes everywhere, and then you just throw in some volcanoes into it.
Yeah.
Snow. It just, kind of crazy looking. You definitely need the weather shielding if you go to Iceland. Yeah, that is true.
That is very true. How have you two been doing lately? Simon, we are doing well.
Doing good.
Thank you very much. We've recently moved, so we're in a new place. And yeah, just doing well. Just going with the flow. Going out, taking photos, making videos still. Everything is going good. How are you? How are you doing? Or how have you been doing lately?
Yeah, any other places that you would like to go, just drop them in and we'll chat about them. We haven't really been to that many, not doing photography as we would do it now, or making videos like we would do now. It's funny
because we actually spoke about that recently. Like we did a lot of travel, like not even last year, it was the year before, and we did lots of places in Asia and Southeast Asia, and we look back at that because at the time we were very much into street photography and, you know, like big cities and taking photos of cities and streets, and we look back at that now and think, like, if we had been doing the type of photography that we do now, the photos that we could have got, we're like, oh, it's a bit sad sometimes, but that's just the way it goes.
True. It just means we have to go back, but I think the places that Yeah, there's a lot of them now that I would love to go to for photography specifically. Here's another one of the Dolomites from James Popsis.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just cool.
You've got the lakes, you've got the trees, you've got the mountains. That is just exactly where I would like to be. That type of scene, that type of photo right there has everything in it that I would like in a photo, and just for places to see in general.
And it even kind of looks warm. You know, like it doesn't look cold.
He has got a coat on though, or whoever he's taking a photo of has a coat on.
Simon said, that's awesome. I've been doing great too. Good to hear, Simon. Good to hear. Sebastian says, some small old town in Italy to do street
Exactly,
photography.
Sebastian. Exactly. That type of thing. Not as much street photography anymore, but the way, if I was there, I would do it. It would, I don't know if it comes under street photography. If you've seen some of our POV videos lately.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. I'm not as much into the street photography, and we actually done a poll on this a few days ago, and that will be...
Vote.
Yeah, if you haven't voted on it, go onto the community tab and vote, and we'll be just quickly chatting about that in our new video coming out. But yeah, that would be pretty sweet, just going around there and all the old houses and just the vibe that would have. Obviously, as you know, we do like Canada too.
Chris's favourite mug.
My favourite mug, and we have a shot from Donna Did It. Actually, another YouTuber. If you've seen any of his videos, you'll know that he lives in Canada. He's always out and around hiking and stuff, and this is one of his shots from Banff National Park, which I'm sure if you're into photography at all or travel at all, you've probably heard of. Kind of crazy.
Die. Why does everything always need charged? All the time. I
don't have any slots on the laptop to charge it.
It's literally gone. It's gone, everyone.
We do need it because I can't. None of the chat is.
Damn.
Yeah, don't move the other one or we won't have a stream.
Okay, I'm gonna have to BRB.
That
DIY
one
some sort of
could maybe be
here.
plugged out, but the camera will run out at some stage.
Yeah, that doesn't help me though, because it plugs it over here.
Yeah, Banff National Park is epic, and we actually didn't get to see it when we were in Canada, but that is again just another reason why we have to go back. So we will go back at some point, and Banff will definitely be on the list. I don't know if we have any. Yeah, is that the same spot?
There's some from Pete.
I'm not sure. Is that second one Banff from Donna Did It as well?
It's Alberta, so yeah, Alberta.
There's only one spot in Alberta, is there?
What?
Does that mean that's Banff?
No, it's Alberta. I don't know if it's Banff, but just Alberta in general is like very scenic.
Right. Well, yeah, Alberta. Similar. They have that. It's a similar look to Banff. Sort of you have the blue lakes, the mountains. It just looks epic. One sec. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that I can't see a single message in chat, so I can't see nothing that's happening in chat for some reason. But anyway, I'll wait till Christina gets the chat up again so I can see what you're saying. But here is Banff from Peter McKinnon. I'm sure you know him. If you don't, huge YouTuber, really good photographer, and he loves Banff. He loves Canada in general, but he really loves Banff. And that photo pretty much sums it up. That is winter in Banff right there. How epic is that? Got the cloudy, moody day too, calm lake, and the snow. It's probably about as good as it gets.
God, slow.
I don't understand why my chat isn't working. One sec, guys, trying to get the chat up so we can actually see what's going on. But yeah, if you have anywhere else that you have any of you been to any nice countries that you've done some photography in, or what are the main ones you would like to go to? If you could pick 3, and feel free to let us know what camera you would actually take with you. If you could only have one, I thought that was another cool little thing just to include. If you could only take one camera, one lens. That's not how it looks.
No, the internet is just not working. 240. But I think I can see the shot. I think so.
All right. And another one from Pete in Canada. Those mountains are just crazy. I believe that's all the Rocky Mountains, the whole thing, which is crazy. We flew over it a couple of times. One time we didn't see it, and the next time we did see it.
Yeah.
Did we? We did see it, didn't we?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of crazy and also a bit scary when you're flying over it because you're like, whoa, this just seems to go on for a long time. All you can see out your window is just all these mountain peaks.
Very cool, though. Very, very cool. But yeah, Canada in general, like, just there's a lot of scenic places around.
Yeah.
The entire country, so yeah. We did live there for 2 years, but we would like to go back to certain places because it's very cool.
By the way, guys, if you wouldn't mind giving this stream a thumbs up, that would be much appreciated. It'll just put it out to more of you guys who the video may not have went out to, and then they don't even know that we're doing it. So if you give it a thumbs up, you can get some more people in who watch the videos.
So Sebastian says, I just got into photography with my XT30. Nice. Artisans.
7 Artisans, 35 mil.
1.4, and I took that to a tackle
In El Salvador.
Wow.
Well,
I've
that's
never
a
heard of
unique.
that.
That's a unique spot. You're bound to heard of El Salvador.
Yeah, of course I've heard of El Salvador.
Yeah, I've never heard.
I've never heard of
I
a
don't
tackle.
know much about it. I gotta turn these photos off for a little sec. That's cool.
So did you recently just buy your XT30? Cool. How you finding it?
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it, by the way. I don't know if any of our videos helped you make that decision, but if they did, that's cool. Hopefully you don't regret it. I don't think you will. Also, that lens is intriguing. Somebody actually commented on the night video I did the other day, where I was doing some night filmmaking, and they said they were using the 7 Artisans. I think it was a 23 or 25 mil f1.2, and he said he loves it. He said it was his favorite lens. I was actually looking at them the other day just to take a glance. They're so cheap to buy new, and I've heard some good reviews on them, so I'm kind of
Maybe
intrigued
worth trying.
because we want to try some lenses out, and we've talked about this a few times before. So yellow looking in yours. We talked about this a few times before, that we do want to try more lenses out. We just can't rent them currently with the whole scenario and with the UK and Ireland and stuff. So that is a lens though that I would like to try out. I would love to try out some of those 7 Artisan lenses because they just seem cool.
Cool. Basil said, I want to go to the Rhine River in Germany and take photos. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Where is the
You do
Rhine?
that. So now we have 2 laptops going on. Unfortunately, we can't show you them. Or maybe I could. I could probably add to the slideshow during the process.
The Rhine River. Might be one for us to make note of. But yeah, Germany is another place we had on our list. There's a few photos here of Germany as well.
I'll be right
Very
back.
cool. Very cool architecture and buildings and all them old castles and stuff just are so cool in Germany. So, okay, I'm looking up the Rhine River. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is so nice. Okay, I know you can't see what I'm seeing right now, but a simple Google search will help you see. Is that a castle that just sits right at the edge of that little cliff, Sebastian? That's very cool. Or Basil. Definitely Germany is a place we would like to go as well. Basil, where are you from? Are you from Europe? Sebastian says, I am loving the XT30 and I definitely recommend that brand. Good. Good, Sebastian. I'm glad you are enjoying your XT30. Us too. We would definitely recommend Fuji and we are also enjoying ours. Sebastian says he's loving the XT30.
He is.
Come and look at this. This is Rhine River.
Whoa. I forgot to mention, by the way, when I said earlier about how we're actually doing this live stream, we are using data on the phone to do this live stream, and it's kind of mad that it's actually working. Our Wi-Fi in the new apartment is definitely below par, not where we would want it to be. Hopefully it's going to be upgraded soon, and that's kind of a bit out of our control, but so far this is working. We weren't sure. We wanted to do more live streams, and we were hoping we could make it work with the data. So far, seems like we have.
I mean, if it works, then I mean that's all we really need, isn't it? Yeah, this is Rhine River. How cool is that? Must be some sort of castle.
Oh, that's that. Is that the big castle that you always see people taking photos of, and you always see loads of photos on Instagram? It looks like it could be.
Is it? Is it near?
It looks very like it.
Liechtenstein or something?
That's crazy though. And that's Germany. Yeah, like
that's Germany. What is that?
Yeah, Germany is also high on our list. Mainly, I mean, look at that too.
That's
that's France, but
this is just a different. But that's also Germany.
Yeah, Germany has a lot of very cool spots.
Very cool. I actually kind of like this website. I'm gonna keep it open. Yeah, that's a very cool example. Thanks for that, Basil. Gonna add that one to the list. I'm from America, okay, but I've travelled in the UK and Europe a little. I just wasn't into photography when I went, so I need to go back. Yes, kind of the same feeling that we have, that when we went travelling, we weren't really taking the photos that we do now, so we're like, okay, we kind of need to go back.
I know, and travelling from America to the UK and Europe is just a lot. It's obviously a lot more for you to do than it is for us. We can kind of just scoot over pretty quickly to most spots. Yeah.
I'm curious, Basil, where did you visit in Europe? What countries did you go to? Simon, we do have a data limit, yes. So hopefully it doesn't run out.
Yes, we do. I think we've got enough for this stream, or at least for another while anyway. We sort of worked out how much it would probably take for like an hour, and I think we're good.
Are you...
Yeah, well,
which one is it? That one? Okay.
Under what it was, but not by much.
Hopefully that's correct.
Yeah. That looks like a cool spot though. We might have to add that to the list. Hopefully soon. I feel like it won't be that long before we'll probably go somewhere on the trip. I feel like it won't be too long, because as much as we want to explore more of Ireland, there's just so many spots in Europe.
Holding you that.
Well, I want to go. I just
it's
a little bit tricky at the minute, and yeah, just not as comfortable as it would have been, obviously, with the way things are, but also probably a little bit cheaper, and there's probably less people about, which is probably a good thing.
You just have to be careful with different countries and different restrictions and stuff, so it's a bit more tricky, but if we can do it, we will.
I'll pop these photos by up again. What else do we have? Where is this? Iceland? Looks like Iceland. Pretty sure it's Iceland.
This is Iceland, yeah.
Another one from Matti Hapoya, who is a big YouTuber as well. I'm sure a lot of you know him. Another one from Iceland with a little bit less snow. I assume this might be in the summertime.
Yeah, he's not wearing too many pieces of clothing there.
No,
so.
Still got a nice red coat on there just to stand out, but
yeah, that's Iceland.
What else have we got?
This is Germany.
I
think.
Is that the same spot that you just had on? So yeah, this is.
I don't know.
Is that along that same? Is that a river? No, it isn't. Is it? No, I don't think it is. But I'm sure Sebastian, who's talking about Germany, probably. That's it. Yeah. Let's see the big tower. Is that along?
I'm not really good with maps, so.
Either way, that's epic. From Julio Robert,
But yeah,
Great
very
photographer.
very popular place to go for photographers.
If you want some people to follow on Instagram, by the way, all the people we're showing on this are great photographers.
Yeah, you should follow.
Yeah, that is epic. There's something about old castles. We have sort of some of them here in Ireland, not as dramatic.
Not as dramatic as that.
More like subdued. Still cool, but that is
kind of like half standing.
Yeah, that's very much like straight out of a movie scene.
I'm pretty sure they did use this in
I mean,
a Disney movie. I think.
You'd be crazy not to.
Well, yeah.
I've been to
Disney
Munich,
castle?
the Netherlands, Wales, Ireland, Dublin, and
And
England.
English. England. Very good. Okay, cool. Munich, yep, very cool.
The Netherlands, yeah, the Netherlands has just got some. I mean, I don't really know the spots in particular, but from photos I've seen, you obviously see the old open fields and the windmills and that type of
Yeah.
look. Obviously, that's not all of it, but
Wales is also a place we would like to see, like to visit. Very cool
yeah. So
looking.
it's the Lake District or the Peak District. I always get mixed up. The Lake District, I think, was true. Wales and everything. So a lot of people do go to Wales for parts of it. Yeah, the Lake District is epic. James pops us that we shared photos from there.
There is
a
a
while
photo
ago.
there of the Peak District.
Not to skip by this castle.
Yeah,
too
we cannot
quickly,
skip.
but,
We can't just skip by these epic
I mean,
places.
in the snow as well. That's just ridiculous.
It is almost like something you would draw for a movie.
You
Like
would
it's like
draw.
yeah, you're like this can't be real. Like somebody must have drawn this or something because that's just crazy.
Can you hear the music, by the way, guys? Just let us know. We've got some tunes just slowly playing in the background for a little bit of a vibe. But yeah, that is epic. Where did I say you have one of?
I have one of the Peak District. That one.
Yeah, so
Peak District. Would
that's
you
the
like to go?
Peak District vibes. Yeah. Epic spot again. Just for hiking, photography, drone photography, all that type of stuff. Lots going on. There is another one from, this one's from Scotland, so Glencoe
Yeah.
is very popular.
Scottish
Sort
Highlands.
of has that similar sort of thing that Iceland has going on, where so many people are going there now, like Isle of Skye and just different areas around Scotland. It's just got a look that I don't think you can really find in many other places. Pretty dramatic too. And even better if you can go in autumn like this one and get the orange trees in.
True.
We're going to do a little autumn photography video soon, by the way. We want to just get some orange leaves going on the feed.
I don't think they've quite changed just yet.
They're slowly changing,
Slowly
yeah.
getting there. Hopefully.
I'm wondering, have you heard of a guy named Zach King? Is he the guy that does the crazy After Effects stuff, Simon?
I suppose I could just look it up.
I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he's massive on TikTok, isn't he? Yeah, it is him. He is extremely talented. Talented? I don't know if it's the word skilled. But yeah, he does he does
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. He's great.
Watching his
To
videos
watch.
and some of those things. Not that I watch him that often, but I've seen clips.
Yeah,
It
keep
almost
your eye on
makes me a
TikTok.
little sick thinking about the process of having to try
I'm
and make
having
that
to try
stuff.
and make that. I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, very very cool.
Oh, and there's another one. This is the reason why people are going to places like the Isle of Skye, because not that many places where you could find a shot like that.
How cute is that little house?
I mean, that is my type of photography right there. Little road leading to little house, mountains in the background.
Great tones, little blue sky. Cool. Yeah,
Pretty
so
epic.
there's a few. I think there's a few more of Scotland as well, but yeah, Scottish Highlands, Isle of Skye, and it's quite funny because we're not very far from. Like,
We're
we
actually
can
not.
literally get a ferry like over to Scotland in the matter of hours. So something we should probably do.
Those are places to do plein air painting as well. Is that actual? Look that up. I feel like that might not be actual painting, but it could be.
Is it supposed to be like plain? Oh no!
What is plein air painting?
Come up there.
Oh, it actually is. Are you talking about Scotland? Was that Sebastian or
Wow. Okay, so
Basil?
that was Sebastian. So
Uh,
it's the act of painting outdoors. Contrastive studio painting or
I mean, when I was younger, I would have thought that was the most boring thing ever. But now, with a nice cup of tea, coffee, wine, a beer, it actually would probably be pretty cool. Just sitting in the middle of nowhere, painting a little picture.
Yeah. How like idyllic, is that the word? Like you're just like
Yeah, if it wasn't cold, that would be.
idyllic, I think is the word.
I could see myself doing it more in Italy probably than Scotland, but
Yeah, that's true. Scotland might be a little cold.
yeah, Isle of Skye right there, pretty epic. If you're looking for somewhere, you're from the UK or you're coming to the UK, probably worth a stop if you're into
Definitely.
photography.
Yeah.
What ones have we not got in here?
Okay, so we've got Germany, Switzerland, Italy. There's the Isle of Skye
Isle
again.
of Skye again, yeah, that type of thing.
It's a very popular photo, that one.
Yeah, that area is very popular. You've got the lighthouse at the end. I mean, you can see why. There's just spots that when you go somewhere, like a spot like that, you've seen so many photos of it, and I know if I was going there, I'd be like, I don't want to take the same photo
Yeah.
that everybody else has took. But when you get there, you're like, well, this is why everybody's coming here, because look how epic
Look how
it
epic
looks.
this photo is. Yeah.
That's the one thing about like how popular photography is now on Instagram, just how easy it is people share photos from everywhere, and then other people want to go there to see it and take photos of it, and you kind of want to take your own photo, and if you can mix it up a little bit, that's cool. But sometimes it's just been took that many times that you can't, and it almost feels kind of annoying, but at the same time, that's the nice part about the area. So you kind of have to take it. You don't want to just ignore it for the sake of not taking it because everybody else did.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has their own take on it, which is kind of cool. I actually haven't seen one took like this past the grass before, I don't think.
Yeah, it's nice.
Kind of cool.
Very cool.
Scottish
Again.
Highlands.
Scottish Highlands again.
Is that? I wonder, is that same house? I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it could be actually.
I mean, that's about as moody as it gets.
Cool.
Except for the nice little flowers in the foreground, so we're brightening it up a bit.
Yes, he is. Basil, what is on the top of your guys' list to go to?
Good question, Basil. Good question.
It's actually difficult because now that we've looked at a lot of these photos, I'm like, where the hell do you go first?
I mean, the thing with obviously like Scotland and stuff, Isle of Skye looks epic, and maybe for a photo, yeah, that like it would be up there. But I think for the enjoyment of actually going out and taking it, the cold up there and stuff would kill it a little bit, as epic as it would be. I would probably much rather be walking around a little spot in Italy, warm and sort of.
Have a little bit.
If you're gonna look at it in that much detail.
if you're talking about the entire experience, then yeah.
Yeah, probably not somewhere absolutely freezing, but I mean, I think Switzerland, Austria, Italy, I think those.
Yeah, it's a lot of European places.
I think that vibe is
Switzerland, Austria,
probably
Italy,
up there.
Yeah, Germany.
It's hard to know. There's so many.
Sebastian's just like all of Europe. Yeah, that'll do.
All of Europe, actually. Yeah, there's so much. There's so
Just
much
all of it.
in Europe that I think every country in Europe has something which is kind of cool.
Yeah, they all have their like kind of own thing going on too. So yeah.
I just want to hear. I just want to hear if you could hear the music. Yeah, I think probably Switzerland, Austria. If we had to pick one, but again, we haven't been there, so we might go to other places and be like, I mean, this beats it. But you don't know till you go, so you just have to go and see. I'm sure we would like pretty much every country in Europe, some of it anyway.
What about you guys? What is the top of your list?
Yeah,
Number
give
one.
us one.
Give us your go-to.
One country, or specifically one place in that country, if you know of it.
Yeah.
What else have we got here?
This was one I added because
Ooh.
I have heard and seen lots of things about New Zealand. It's a very beautiful country as well, very cool. I don't know know if it's. I mean, we might go there one day.
New Zealand's one of those spots where everybody that I see that goes there, or the few people I follow that actually live there, says that it's so underrated. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
look at that photo. That is about as epic as it gets. I assume that's a volcano. If it isn't, it should be a volcano.
Should be.
Yeah, I see a lot of people saying that about how underrated New Zealand is just for travel and photography in general. Who knows?
Very nice.
I couldn't rule too many places out, to be fair.
To be fair, that's true. Yeah.
If you've been to New Zealand, let us know. Is it highly underrated? What else have we got? Going into the other side of the pond. Yeah, America. So many spots again, but we follow and watch, or I've watched anyway, a few different people going out doing photography and stuff in Washington. I mean, that is epic. Ian Robbins. If you don't watch Ian Robbins and you're into filmmaking and photography stuff on YouTube, definitely check him out.
This is Washington State.
Ridiculous.
By the way.
I think we've got a few more.
Montana?
From Washington, have we? No? Kind of annoying having to go through these like this. But okay, we don't.
Look at.
Washington, though, epic. A lot of mountains, a lot of lakes, a lot of hiking spots and stuff from what I've seen. And one thing that I love about different spots, like this is Montana in America, is these fire towers. I mean, how cool is it to just have a spot like that high up so you can just go on a hike and come across this? They look great for
what's a fire tower?
Photography.
Fire?
It literally is like fire lookouts that they used to have for...
Oh, to look out for fire?
I believe so. I don't think they're really used for that anymore, but they probably were. Maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know if it...
I thought it was like a radio tower.
Sort of, probably, yeah. Well, same sort of thing.
But yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I mean, that photo's ridiculous.
Sebastian says the Lord of the Rings was actually shot in New Zealand.
That would make a lot of sense.
Fun fact.
I would say the whole thing. That's cool. You know, anywhere where they're shooting movies probably has some cool stuff going on because they only pick the coolest spots. But yeah, Montana's pretty crazy looking. All these fire towers always remind me of playing... What was that game I was playing on the PlayStation?
Oh yeah, what was that game? Something...
Far Cry has them, and then... there was a game I was playing with zombies. I can't remember what it's called. On a motorbike. You're on a motorbike all the time. No, there is actually a game called Firewatch.
There actually is a game called Firewatch. No.
I can't remember. Someone drop it in if you know the one I'm talking about. It's not coming to me. But yeah, this is what the fire towers and
Days
stuff.
Gone?
Yeah, Days Gone. So
Days Gone.
that's I don't know where that's actually set at, but it reminds me of this. Another one from Montana. If you got the lakes too, I mean, lakes, forests, mountains.
You kind of have the Trinity right there. Like
Yeah,
lakes,
that's
forests, mountains.
That's it for me. That's Banff has it, Dolomites has it, Montana has it. I mean, there's a lot of places that have it, but I mean, Montana looks pretty epic.
Is that also Montana? Wow, that is cool.
It's got the full package. Pretty epic. Eric Matt may be one of my favorite photographers on Instagram, by the way. If you're into photography and you don't follow him, drop him a follow. Just the vibe and the way he captures stuff, and very similar to how I kind of want my style of photography to go. And then you've got that one too.
Where's
just
that?
a random
old
sort of farmhouse. He actually took a better, what I think is a better photo of it. This one's like a different times, like blue or something. He took another one which is absolutely ridiculous. Crazy spot.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, pretty epic.
Does anybody live
In Montana? We got anybody from the US in
I
the
meant
chat?
that house. Does anybody live in there?
I was gonna say no, and it looks like the chimney's lit, or the chimney's lit, the fire's lit, but I don't think it is. I think it's just
But yeah,
clouds.
very, very cool. I think that's it though for the photos, is it?
Yeah, we just tried to pick some places we knew. There is lots more, and we didn't have a lot of time. Christina was trying to find some that we liked.
Yeah, it was very rushed.
Pretty cool.
But yeah, I'd say those are probably the top spots. Can you think of any more?
I mean, there's definitely more, and then probably more that I don't even know of. That if I seen, I'll be like, boom, there's one. I'd love to go to San Francisco just because it just has it's another one of those spots. Like, you can go to a city, and some cities are just, well, it's just another city. It has obviously the big hills and everything and the crazy bridge and stuff. It just has there's a hair just floating around. It just has a sort of unique look to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Montana, I would love to go to, like, down more to south, like Texas and that, with the old towns and the old cars. And
what about New Orleans?
yeah, just, I think, unique spots. There's a lot of spots there's a lot of just places and countries that are nice but aren't like anything, they don't stand out. And then there's certain ones that do stand out that obviously are a bit more appealing because you can only really get certain things and certain shots in those places.
Basil said, I lived near/visited Montana and my best friend grew up there. It's beautiful. It does look very beautiful.
Yeah. Where are you from? Are you living in the US now, Basil? I don't know what time. It's really early in America, isn't it?
Well, not really. It's like morning.
Early enough. Yeah, it looks epic. If we go to America, which we will at some point, I don't know. I mean, it's nice to say you'd go on a road trip. It's just not as easy to maybe do, but
it sounds nice.
It does sound nice.
Sebastian says, I'm from El Salvador. I have to find some nice places for landscape photography. I'm sure that would be easy enough. I'm going to type.
Yeah, where exactly?
So, besides.
You're away down.
Guatemala? Oh, okay.
You're right down there. So, between Honduras and Guatemala. Kind of crazy that you're watching the live stream from all the way down there.
That is crazy.
That's crazy, but I mean, type in El Salvador photography to be safe.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think I've seen people there before doing photography. I've definitely watched videos of people traveling around there. I think if you do El Salvador photography, what sort of? Yeah, the best way I think to find it is obviously look up spot like we're just doing now. Just type it in on Google, see what pops up. Instagram's also great because Google only shares sort of the ones that have been put on a website or something, and sometimes it doesn't show a lot of the best photos. What we find if we're somewhere is literally type it into Instagram and you're going to get photographers and people that go there and specifically for photography, and they'll obviously know some of the best spots. And then another thing we do is just go onto Google Earth. I don't know how much of El Salvador you've been around, but you can actually just go on and sort of see what little spots you might not have visited, or like sort of through the virtual thing on Google Earth, which is kind of handy.
So the main photo seems to be of this mountain.
So a lot of forest region going on.
Is it a volcano? This
Again, if it isn't, it should be because it looks like one.
It does look like one. But that seems to be the main photo that people take, and also a lot of street photography as well. So,
you've got the old. Have you got the old cars and stuff?
Like in Cuba.
Yeah, that's the sort of vibe that I'm thinking. But maybe. Oh, so you're right. So, Sebastian, have you got like the old cars and stuff, Sebastian? There in El Salvador, I feel like that's what's coming to my head when I think about it.
I didn't see any of that whenever
but maybe not.
But yeah, that's also cool. Cuba looks quite cool. Basil, yes, I live in Texas right now, but I grew up in California near San Francisco. Wow, and went to university in Idaho.
So you've been around, and you've just named two places that we were literally just talking about.
We would like to put on our list. Cool.
Yeah, Texas definitely has a vibe. I've watched a few different people going around there. I watched Evan Ramft, if you've any of you watched him on YouTube, a
Go
great
check this
photographer as well. Yeah, one sec.
Where's he from?
He is from Atlanta, but he
Oh,
did
yeah,
go on a
yeah,
few
yeah.
trips down to down south, like Texas and the other areas around there. I don't know. It has that. You get the old cars, the old buildings, all that sort of open space too. I would love to go there for photography, for a photography trip, and just in general, there's a lot of cool stuff that I just like the old
Yeah.
trucks and all that kind of thing.
Yeah. Chris likes the old
Sure do.
American
I'll be right back.
pickups. That's your thing, isn't it?
Sure is.
Yeah, but that's very cool, Basil. Maybe one day we'll see you in Texas. I see. Alright, let me just exit off some of these tabs before the internet gets overwhelmed. But yeah, I think that's all the photos that we have. Well, all the photos that I could quickly throw together. But yeah, if you have any more spots that you either have been to, would like to go to, would recommend, let us know, because someday we will go there. It's just trying to figure out where to go first. Where do we go first?
What?
Where do we go first?
I mean, probably somewhere close in Europe, realistically. It's probably going to be more doable.
Did you finish your tea?
I did. Did I have a cramp?
A stitch?
No. Like a tight muscle in my side.
That sounds like a cramp.
Yeah, I've some sort of cramp going on.
You alright?
I'll survive. This little setup's constantly being tweaked, by the way, and we want to get another photo for here on the wall to fill in a little
You
bit of
can't really
space and
see
sort of.
this photo that well, but
We were talking about a desk. I don't know if it was a video or a live stream before. Our desk came today, so we're currently sort of in the process of sort of documenting a little desk build, little setup build for editing and just all our work stuff. So
yeah, that's exciting.
not sure when the final video will be out. We still obviously have to get a monitor and different stuff. So
Are you gonna build it?
today, I might. We also did another little POV video yesterday in a very cool little spot. Got a few nice photos from it too.
If you
it
watch
will be
Game
coming.
of Thrones,
Yeah.
you might recognize it.
So it will be coming over the next couple of days, and we've got another little trip planned.
Yeah, this weekend.
Yeah, there's a few videos in the works. There's still another one that we have to do with these photos that will be coming soon as well. So, if you guys make it to San Francisco, you need to go slightly north of the city to see the redwood forests.
Ooh, that sounds very
Epic.
intriguing.
I have seen some photos from, or I think it's from this forest. Let's see. Yeah, I've definitely seen some. The trees are ridiculous. Look at the size of that tree.
So that's north of San Francisco.
Look at the size of
Wow.
them.
They are huge. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Fascinating stuff.
Are there bears?
That is one thing that actually, and that's because we're coming from Ireland, or really the UK and Europe doesn't really, or at least a lot of countries in Europe don't really have many bears going on. That's one thing I always have in the back of my mind when I'm thinking about going to the US or Canada and going on hikes, that there's bears around, and yeah.
We're scared of bears.
Phil just popped in with that. Muir Woods was there 4 days ago.
Hi, Phil.
Is that the redwood forest?
Welcome to the live stream.
I would assume so. What's up, Phil? Hope you're having
That
a nice
is in
Wednesday.
Muir Woods National
Yeah,
Park.
north
Yeah,
of San
yeah.
Francisco.
You were there
California's
a few days ago.
Golden Gate National area.
Cool.
Did you snap some photos, Phil? I'm sure you did. If you're in this live stream and you follow, I assume you're subscribed to us, but if you watch our videos, I assume you're into photography, and I assume you would have snapped some photos when you were there, because, yeah.
Kojo, come to Africa.
Kojo, pronounce that name.
Owusu.
Owusu. Probably absolutely destroyed your name. Apologies, but welcome to the live stream.
Africa. Now, Africa is a whole different ball
Africa
game
is,
altogether.
like I was saying earlier about spots in the world that you can only get certain things there. I mean,
yeah,
Africa is a prime example.
does look very beautiful though.
Yes, it is. Pro tip: make sure to purchase Part Pass online beforehand.
Pro tip. I'll try to remember
Cheers
that
for the tip, Phil. If we're
in
ever
the years to come.
if we're ever in San Francisco going to that park, we will remember this exact moment and purchase our online pass.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa. Africa got it. Let's look up Ghana photography
Oh, I always forget right photography.
and see what's happening. Do you do photography yourself?
Lots of street photography. Lots.
Look at the little boats and everything.
Yeah, I know. Is it a city?
It's gonna have. I mean, it's a country.
No, Nigeria.
Is it? It's
It's
gonna
the
have a
country.
city. Yeah.
Nigeria is the country.
Yeah. Do you do photography? What was the name again?
Great place for street photography. Kojo.
Kojo.
Just got my Mini 2.
Ooh,
DJI.
You're a drone. That's always nice. The drone has just added an extra. I was just looking at. Just check the thing again, will you? The
Okay.
phone.
What
To make
phone?
sure we're not losing frames.
No.
Because it's going into the red here a lot. Yeah, the drone just adds another. Like when we're out taking photos, and you might get some photos some places you go to, and you're like, I can't quite get a photo, and you just send the drone up, and it's just like a different thing. The shots you can get, it totally changes the way you can take a photo, obviously somewhere, and it just opens up a whole other side of photography, which is it's just cool. There's just
I have to say, Kojo, or at least I love our DJI Mini 2. It's the perfect little drone, I think, for us, and also for like if you're a beginner, if you've never used a drone before. It's the cutest little thing, and we use it a lot. So enjoy it. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, it like I said, it does just give you another option for photos. Obviously, you don't see that perspective that often, so taking a drone photo, if you can get a nice one or photograph something from above, it just is. There's something about it that's cool, and also flying the drone is just enjoyable.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
Just fun that you literally have this flying camera in the sky.
Yeah, you can just sometimes just fly the drone. I'm just bored. I'll just go out and fly the drone somewhere. It's just cool to be able to see what's going on from above.
Yeah, I agree. Sebastian says, like the photo of the castle you guys took of the top-down view. I love that shot. I think it was a lighthouse.
Is that from Musselton? It's probably from Musselton, no?
Oh yeah, possibly. It could have been that one actually. That was an old. I guess castle.
Yeah, was it
in
from?
the day.
I don't know if you're probably watching on your phone. I was gonna say, if you could check, we probably tagged it.
Is it like the large square-looking building? Because, yeah, that was a drone shot, which I'm glad you liked that one. Chris took that one.
I did. Yeah, I love drone photography. I also love editing them. You just need to be a little bit more careful of how you're exposing the shot, because obviously the little drones don't deal that well with noise and low light and stuff. To be fair, they do a decent job. But just be careful. We actually did a video on this. I talked a bit about how we do drone photography, what we're thinking, how we expose and stuff. On the channel, Kojo, this might be helpful to you if you've just got your drone. It was the last, it was one of the last 3 or 4 videos we done, and it was how we take drone photos. If you want to check it out, there's some tips in there that will hopefully help you, just stuff we've picked up along the way that we now try and incorporate when we're taking photos. Yeah, it's different, but it's cool. Yeah, enjoy it.
Good.
Yeah, so it is Musselton Temple. We definitely will be back to that spot soon, and we might get an our drone photo. That was kind of the one before we went that I knew I wanted to get. We were like, let's line it up.
Yeah,
it was a little bit trickier. Again, in that drone video, I think I talked about that specific shot and showed a few clips of me trying to get it and stuff.
We did also get great conditions that morning for that photo. That was that morning, wasn't it? In the sunrise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wonderful sunrise that morning. So
Yeah, we
kind of made it a little.
It couldn't have been. I mean, it could have been maybe slightly nicer,
nicer.
but
yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, it just worked out nicely, and it wasn't really that cold either, which is also nice. Yeah, hopefully that'll help you, Kojo. It's just what we've learned, how we've took them, and sort of the different types of photos. I think I run through 3 or 4 types of photos that we take, and you've probably seen them if you follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, because we're coming at it as well from almost beginner drone pilots as well, because we only got our drone like last year, so we've only really been using the drone for a year, and just things that we've sort of picked up along the way that now help us when we're taking drone photos or drone videos. So that's basically what we try and do in our videos. Anything that we learn that helps us, we then try to pass that along to you, and hopefully it will help you as well. So
Pretty
check
much.
it out.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
Must have been a lie.
I was going to say something, and now I forgot. What was it? We were talking about drone shots.
We're talking about videos, we're talking about drone shots, we're talking about sunrise and
No, not common to me, but anyway, yeah, drones are fun, and we will use ours a lot more, and there's a lot of spots around here, sort of on the north coast of Ireland, that we will definitely use it again, so you'll see a lot more. If you don't follow us on Instagram, the link is in the description. It's just Mac and Teens.
Yeah, no visuals, just Mac and Teens.
Yeah. If you want to drop us a follow. I think we'll probably finish up quite soon, guys. Like I said, we are using data here, and we don't want it to run out. And the stream just shut off without any proper ending.
Abrupt.
But
it's been our first live stream in the new apartment, and hopefully one of many.
Yeah, there will be lots more. We'll just chat about. We just want them to be very casual, like this one. We just pick a little topic, traveling photography. Just want to get some input from you guys here, where you've been, where you might want to go.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how we would like these live streams to be. We tried the photo editing in a previous live stream, and the laptop wasn't happy about that.
It all went to shit.
It wasn't happy trying to deal with the whole process. Not sure if we'll be able to do the editing photos live until we get some sort of an upgrade for the setup, or figure something else out. But
what also might be cool is if like you guys send us some of your photos
yeah,
too.
That's another idea we had for a live stream, is you guys send us photos in, and we can check them out and just chat about them, chat about where you are, where you took them, the photo itself. We can do a little rating thing if you want, or we can just chat about them. We're not quite sure exactly how to go about that yet, because we'd have to get the photos from you guys in some way. But if we do that for the next live stream, we'll probably pop something in the community tab here on YouTube. So if you see it, check it out, and we'll probably mention in there the best way to send in your photos to get them featured in the live stream.
Yeah.
We'll see going forward. Still need to sort of figure out how we would go about doing that, but might be a cool idea.
Cool.
Yeah, is there any other spots that you want to mention? Anybody in the chat?
Any honourable mentions?
Yeah, there's definitely
I
more.
closed that website.
There's definitely more spots. There's a lot of people that go to Cuba too for photography, and it kind of is one of them spots that has its own thing going on with the old cars and the buildings and stuff. So many different spots. Yeah, we're currently browsing a website for, yeah, just all different spots in Germany.
Yeah, it is
Ooh,
all Germany.
Dusseldorf looks cool. That's a good photo.
Cute.
Yeah, if you have lakes, mountains, trees, old city vibes, like that old architecture look, just, I don't know, historic stuff's cool to take photos of. Anywhere that looked how it did, like, years ago, just has a...
Has that, like,
we forgot about Edinburgh in Scotland.
Edinburgh, of course.
That's a spot I'm sure a lot of you here thinking about the UK have probably got on your list. It's got its unique vibe going on that...
It's kind of maintained that old style. It hasn't added too much modernness to it, so yeah, it's also very cool. Awesome. Make sure to upload my taco, I hope I'm saying that right, photos and tag you guys.
Yeah, so I mean that is one way. That is one way actually. If we use a hashtag or something on Instagram.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to think. I mean, we just screenshotted these from Instagram. Hopefully, when we check back, we'll see if they look good enough. It would be nice to display them full screen. We probably couldn't do that with the screenshot, but yeah, we could definitely do it that way.
But we'll figure it out and let you
yeah,
know.
we'll figure it out. Just keep an eye on the community tab. Check it the odd time just to see if we mention anything about how to send them in or whatever way we're gonna do it. Yeah, any final mentions of places?
I'm trying to think.
We didn't really mention anywhere. Australia, I mean, not somewhere I've seen that much photography from, to be fair.
No, actually. What about Dubai?
Yeah, I've seen a lot from Dubai, Abu Dhabi, that sort of area, the deserts and the big crazy city in the background. There's definitely more. We could probably look some up, and Slovenia is another one.
Lake Bled.
Yeah, a lot of cool spots. Cool. Yeah, if you have any more, drop them in and we can look them up here. We can't pop them on screen, I don't think, but you can definitely look them up.
Phil, what time is it in your area? Phil, we are UK time, so that is 5:45 p.m. So it's evening.
5:45. What time is it with you, Phil? We're not sure, and we upload our videos at a regular time, which is like about 2 hours ago is normally the time we go for with our videos, which seems to work with most of you guys, and it's kind of what YouTube recommends for all you guys. Does that actually work? Is this the time that would suit? I mean, it's kind of hard to suit a worldwide audience.
It's also a Wednesday.
We've got someone in from Africa. We've got someone in from El Salvador. We've got someone in from the US.
So I don't know all the differences between those time zones.
Yeah, we've got that's quite a variation of country. Where was Sebastian?
El Salvador.
Oh, he was El Salvador. And where was?
And then Phil's also. Well, I'm assuming you're from the US if you were in Woods 4 days ago.
9:47 a.m. It's super early.
Just morning.
Like, it's a little bit early for a stream, isn't it? We obviously have. There's a lot of people who watch our videos from the US, so it's kind of hard to know.
It is, yeah.
It's like US.
Do we do it a little later, so that it's later in the US, or
the US and the UK are like our two. That's obviously where most of our audience is from, and then there's some from Canada, and obviously.
Oh, so it's just an hour difference between here and Africa. What?
So Phil's from LA, So yeah, that's kind of crazy. So maybe that is better. Maybe we should do it later.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, we could.
See, Simon's also in America and he's 3 hours ahead. That's America just has its own thing going on over there. I don't know why that was. Was that us that were trying?
No, I think they do that themselves. Delete the message. I think. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll experiment with some different times.
Yeah,
for the
maybe
live
maybe a
stream,
little
see.
later would maybe be better.
It seems like it might be. 12. So that's, Simon, that's not a bad time right now. It's afternoon for you.
Just check that again.
What? This? Yeah.
It's in the red now constantly. Why it in the red? Go green.
I deleted myself. What a funny sentence, Simon. I deleted myself. I'm gone.
I don't mind early streams. Kind of nice to watch, listen while I'm working from home. Yeah, well that's
Well,
the thing.
that's also true. You kind of want to have your evenings, you know, to
That's
do your
the
own
thing. Yeah, I mean, most people probably aren't gonna be most people probably work and won't be able to watch a live stream. Most people probably are, if they're working at work now, which probably rules out a lot of people who may join.
I don't know.
Retracting means the person. Well, we
Yeah,
learn
that's
something
what
every day.
I thought, Simon. I thought that.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
smart.
even if we did do it later, it would still be
It would
during
still be during those times.
the like midday
Yeah.
if we left it like a few hours later.
So yeah, we could possibly do that. But yeah, we'll probably finish up the stream here. I was gonna say something and I forget.
It's different when the streamer deletes it. Yeah, I thought that when I seen it, but now we know. Yeah, we'll definitely do more. It took us a little bit longer to do this one because we were not sure if the internet would actually even allow us to live stream, but it's worked decently. We've lost a few frames here and there, but so far it's been relatively smooth, I think. Yeah, so at least we know we can do it now. Hopefully our internet is improved over time. If not, at least we know we can do a live stream with mobile data, which is kind of crazy that we actually do that, but it's what we got to do. Yeah, we'll definitely do more, and we'll just pick random topics and chat about them. Is there anything that you guys would like to see the next live stream be about? Any like topics or anything particular you would like us to maybe check out or have on screen, or anything during the live streams? Feel free to let us know. Yeah, my tea is completely finished and it's quite sad.
It's probably ice cold.
2 cups of tea already today though, and there probably will be at least another 2 more, at least another 2 more. I'm kind of getting hungry though.
Yeah, me too.
A little snack wouldn't go amiss.
Thinking that. I'm a little bit hungry. T3.
T3.
T3? What's T3? What were we talking about?
T number 3
T3?
or
Oh no. No, not T3.
T?
T.
Just tea?
Phil,
As in
Phil, what are you trying to say
as
to
in
us?
actual tea?
It's kind of weird watching us back.
I know, we've currently got, so I'm obviously live streaming through this laptop that I have on my side, and Christina's got the live stream opened on this side, and it's so delayed.
Yeah, it's very delayed.
So we're watching ourselves like a minute or 2 behind. But yeah, we are currently editing a new POV video, which, like I said, will be up in the next couple of days. So keep an eye out for that one.
And it's almost Halloween, which means Halloween video. Possibly
Yeah.
videos, maybe? Videos.
We probably definitely won't have time to do 2 Halloween videos.
No? Well, you said...
We'll be doing well to get 1 out, probably.
Well, yeah. But, like, if we kind of plan them now...
We need to do one. We have an idea for a Halloween video this year. I don't know if you've seen... A lot of you probably haven't seen our last year's Halloween video because the channel was quite new.
The channel was quite new, yeah.
It was a fun one to do. I think we're coming at it a slightly different approach this year.
Yeah.
But I like the idea that we have.
Yeah. But if you haven't checked out that Halloween video, you should. It was quite... I actually really like how the photos turned out in the end, so...
It was fun, and we got absolutely drenched trying to do it. I got the worst weather ever, which also was a benefit at the same time for the photos.
Actually, we couldn't have asked for better conditions for one of the days. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, check that out if you're looking for some Halloween vibes. Check out that video, and then we will also have a new one.
I think we're gonna probably be recording the other one. It's gonna be over the course of a few days, and we've got a few places that we want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can get the shots that we kind of have in mind, and yeah, it'll be a bit more of an adventure-y one as well, which should be kind of cool. I'm sure it'll be a bit of a creepy vibe to it.
I feel that's quite funny that you said that, because that was actually the topic of our last live stream, or if not the live stream before that.
Yeah, it was about
settings.
filmmaking, or one of them was.
And we kind of run through some of the settings that we use. That was the live stream. Do you remember where everyone wanted us to make it a video because we talked about some very
we can't touch on that.
But yeah, it seems to be quite popular, so maybe we'll do something like that.
We have got, I don't know how long you've been watching the videos, Phil, but we have got quite a few videos about how we use the X-T30 for filmmaking and photography. We've got some tips videos in there if you want to check them out. I assume they'll help you in some way or other, or at least some of it will.
Hope so. They should.
And there probably will be more, because we're still learning some stuff, but we covered quite a bit in some of those videos if you want to check them out. But yeah, I'm excited for the Halloween one.
Oh, nice. Halloween's like Chris's favourite time of the year.
It definitely is. I think when it comes up to Halloween and you start seeing the like people decorating their houses and stuff, and just, I don't know, it's just so creative. It's a creative time.
Yeah, it is a creative time. I do agree with that.
You can kind of do whatever you want, and you can dress up however you want.
You can be as weird as you like, as crazy as you like, and it won't matter because it's Halloween.
Yeah, you'll be scrolling like through Instagram or that, and you just see a lot of people just trying different stuff. Some not so great, some just very, I don't know. I like the creativity that everybody can kind of try some stuff out. Cool, will do. No props, Phil. Hopefully you find something helpful in there in some of those videos. But yeah, it is a creative time. It's kind of cool. And hopefully you will enjoy this year's Halloween video.
Cool. Okay, I need to stretch.
Yeah, I think we'll get something to eat. We'll finish up and get something to eat. And yeah, thanks for joining us. We may do it a little bit later next time, just because of people being all around the world. Mainly America, it being super early for you guys.
That's okay, Sebastian. We're actually going to finish up this live stream now anyway. So thank you so much for joining us. It was nice to talk to you too. Nice to talk to you all. Looking forward to more videos. Good. We're looking forward to giving you videos.
Yeah, cheers, Sebastian. Have a nice Wednesday. And yeah, keep an eye out for the next one. Alright, I think we'll finish up.
Okay.
Yeah, cheers for joining us, guys. Good chat.
Good chat.
Hopefully you had a nice chilled whatever evening, morning.
Yeah, look out for the next live stream. We'll let you know when it's coming, and look out for the next videos.
Yeah, and just thanks for supporting the channel in general. Just watching the videos, thumbs up, comment, whatever it is that you do. We appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoy the upcoming videos. Stay tuned for the Halloween one. That's it.
And once again, thank you so much for the super chat from
Yeah.
Simeon. I'm not sure if you're here or was here and left, but again, it just helps us to create videos and keep making videos for you guys. So thank you.
Much appreciate it. Yeah, hope you all have a nice Wednesday, and we will see you in the next video.